everyone, here I am Vadel Sagar, and we are in the part number 11 in the discussion of regarding the light reflection and refraction. So let us go ahead in this our chapter. At the last we discussed, if you know, in the part number 10, then it is about the refraction and the image formations with the help of. Yes, so we discussed regarding the image formation with the help of the convex mirror and particularly concave mirror. So the today's discussion regarding the intro of this part is nothing but the what are the image formed using with the help of lenses which we have earlier in the part number 10. That just we are recap these things for the brief and way. After that we go for the some lens formula as we see in the mirror formula, also the magnification with the help of lens, and some example today we will discuss. So as you can see in this slide, it is a image formations, position of object, position of image, is it reality, real image, size, dependency, and likewise and nature of its, which is all about using convex mirror. Okay, in the particularly first case at the infinite space, the image form at the point f2, it is a highly diminished and it is real because there is a no another rays are needed to the meet at that position, so it is a inverted image. In the second case, you are beyond f2, if you are putting the image is formed between the f2 and 2f2, you can able to see that it is also diminished in the compare, and this is a real rays are going to, this is the dotted line, but yes, you can use your solid line, so don't bother with this one. So it is real, actually real mates, and the inverting you can able to see this is upward, it's a downward, so this is a inverted hit. At the third case we have a at 2f1 the rays are the, if you are following the rules, then exactly your image form on the 2f2, and its size is also same. So the beyond 2f2, sorry, at 2f2 same size and real and inverted. So for the more 3 points we have to go in the next slide. When your object is a f1 to f1 between image form beyond 2f2, you can able to see beyond 2f2, and it is enlarged compared to the, you can see the object is this much, the image is this much large, so it is real and inverted. In the second case we have at a focal length, this one, yeah, it is this one that you are, the rays are the goes in the infinite distance, so it is infinite, and as you know somewhere else at the any far distance it is a inverted and real, and a very large image will be formed. If your object now, if you much come closer to the this sense, it is a, if you are very near to your optical center, you can say, then our image is formed on the same side at the beyond 2f2, in the same side of the image, and very enlarging, and actually this is to come into pictures virtually image and erect image. So I can say, as you can see in this diagram, apart from this case, last case, other all are real and inverted image form using with the help of convex lens. So if anybody then ask in MCQ or anyway, then the convex mirror, convex lens is form image generally, then you have to put your answer is real and inverting, because generally it means only one case, special case is this. Now we go for the concave mirror. At infinite distance is coming rays, it will deviate in such a way, so it is focal length is here. Okay, the one more thing I have to discuss to you. Okay, this is come in next discussion, so don't worry. At infinity, yes, it is infinity coming, they are deviating in such a way. In the our earlier cases convex mirror, they are the converging, they are come closer, they are go ahead apart from each other, so they extend in such a backside, so it is a form at the point, so the highly diminished, and then virtually we have to extend them forcefully at the backside of the refracted rays. Now when our object is put at the between f1 and o optical center, then image is formed, oh sorry, yes, our object is here at the beyond f1, somewhere beyond f1, then our image is formed between o and f1. As you can able to see, it is a highly diminished and it is a virtual and erect image, you can able to see these things. Okay, now sign conversions for the spatial lenses. Sign conversions with the help of the spherical lenses. Actually, this topic I no need to talk here, because whatever we discuss regarding in this sign conversions in mirror, it exactly follow. This is also you seen earlier, because this is a nothing but the concave mirror. But sorry for that, but you can imagine it is a convex mirror or concave lens is here, then other all things are same. That's why I'm not need to be replaced. Why I'm putting the same image, so you can compare. There is a no change in at all, because ultimately it is a Cartesian sign quadrant. It is just like a optical center is a y-axis, and this is a principal axis is x-axis. This is your first quadrant, this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. According, this is positive ray, positive line, negative line, negative line. So the appropriately downward whatever the measurement you made, which is negative, whatever the upward measurement you made, which is a positive. Right hand side of the optical center is positive, left hand side of the optical center is negative. So this is all about what we need to know in the sign conversation. But what is this too? So the let us see, here we have a convex lens. The way rays are fall from this side to that side, whatever it is, so it is a ray should be left hand side as a fundamental. If you follow the fundamentals of the optical centers and the optics, it is the field of the where field of physics where you are discussing regarding the lights and its refraction and lights and its phenomena. Like it is a field is called optics, you should know about these things. If you have a convex lens and the rays are falling, they are the meet at the another side of the lens. So this is your focal length, but it is a right of the pole. So the focal length of the convex mirror is positive. Why positive? Because it is a on the right hand side of the optical center, you can able to see. Now hence, in the case of concave lens, it is different, because the rays are not actually meeting. And then the definition of concave mirror is nothing but the meeting point of the refracted rays. So the rays are refracting on the left of the optical center, so the focal length is this to this point. So that's why this distance towards the left of the optical center is taking as a negative sign. So that's why the focal length of the concave lens is nothing but the negative. This is a very important thing for the further discussions and the calculations of the examples and all that. The convex lens, whenever you deal with the convex, the focal length always positive. This is also comes in MCQ. Please be note in somewhere in your mind. Not necessary you have to note on notebooks. If you note once in your mind, this should be fixed, and this is not a needed. You can able to see the pictures, is this too comes in your brain. Is it okay? Okay. So now we go ahead with the using of this scenario of the sign conversion, we can able to find the calculations. Okay, before going into the detail of the calculations of the examples, we have to know about the lens formula as we seen in the mirror formula. The formula which is applicable on the all mirror cases, all image formation using the lens. So here the what is the lens formula? Lens formula, it's a relationship between it is exactly same definition which is what we seen in the mirror formula. This is object distance, it's a relationship between object distance u, you know about these things, image formation v, and focal length f. This formula is expressed as 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f. Now please be note this difference. Here we have minus, here we have plus in the mirror formula. Why I am putting here mirror formula? For this purpose only, you can able to judge what is difference between these formulas. So here we just have minus, but yes, you should kept in your mind 1 upon v comes first minus 1 upon u, then this will be the lens. 1 upon v plus 1 upon u, then it will be the lens or mirror formula. Is it okay? These two pictures are shown in very clearly to you. Now we go ahead for the magnification point of view. The magnification is nothing but the ratio of the heights of the image upon object. That is very clear to you, because what we discuss in detail in this case of the mirror, the same for the lens also. So we have to discuss, but quickly. The magnification is defined as the ratio of the height of the image upon height of the object is represented by the small m, and m is equal to the height of the image is equal to the height of the object. So the height of the image is represented by the h prime upon the object height is a h. So this is a fundamental relationship what we have in the magnification indicates. The magnification produced by the lens is also related to the object distance u and v. Now sometimes if we don't have the data regarding the heights of the object and image, then this object distance and image distance will help us to find the magnification. In which way? That formula you have also this magnification is equal to h prime upon h is equal to the v by u, image distance upon object distance. In the case of the mirror, we have minus v by u, and in this case we have a v by u. That is simple difference between two magnifications of the lens and mirror. Please be noted. Now we go for the example number 10.3. It is a concave lens has focal length 15 centimeter. We have a concave lens focal length is negative. So the first judgment which is comes in our mind, this is a focal length is negative, so the focal length is negative. You can able to see here at what distance should the object from the lens be the place. Then it is image form. So the image distance is 10 centimeter. V is equal to 10 centimeter. Whether it is negative or plus, we will see in detail. Also find the magnification of the produce. Okay, in a concave lens, you can go this, that's why I'm putting in a concave lens, whatever image form, it is virtual and it's erect, and it is a left of the optical center. You can see both cases. So in the left of the optical set is the distance are negative, that's why we are putting the negative. So the examples you can able to calculate 100% correct when you have a clear about the all scenario what we seen. Because in the example it's not hard, because you have just to put the numbers in this formula, mirror formula and the lens formula. You have to just take LCM and then do the sums and subtractions of it. So this is not a great task in a 10th class task. So why it is putting here? Because you should aware about when it will be positive, when it will be the negative. So this is what we have trick. You have to take care about which of the things with you and what are the things are given and what we have to find. That is to clear to you at what distance object should be placed. So the you have to find, object distance you have to find, image distance is given. The two things are given. Anything else they are want to find? Yes. Also find the magnifications produced by the lens. So at the end we will see m is equal to v by u, either h prime upon h. H prime upon hv data we don't have, so we are not going in that detail, but let us go ahead for the finding only the u. As a conventional way, the concave lens, you have to follow this steps. Concave lens is always from virtual erect image on the same side of the object. That's why the v is going to be negative as the Cartesian sign conversion. Focal length of the concave lens is always negative, that's why it's minus 10 also and minus 15 also minus. Now we have to find the u is question mark. According to the lens formula, 1 upon v minus 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f. Yes, so you are 1 upon u you have to find, bring it this side, minus f you are bringing in this side. So the 1 upon v minus 1 upon f, but the is equal to 1 upon u. This is very easy task the 6th standard students can do. Okay, now just you have to find u, so it's taking on the another side of the equal, then the other all are on the another side. U, v you know, f you know, just put the numbers and take the LCMs appropriately. Take care about the negative sign here. The minus is going to be plus, so the 1 upon 10 upon 1 upon 15 are the only left, and this is the minus is still dominating. So this is the, if you are taking the LCM, then it is a 15 2s are 15, so this is a 3 and 2, then it is a minus 3 plus 2, it is 1, minus 30. So this is the, if you see that 1 upon u is equal to minus 1 upon 30 answer comes. If you want to find u, you have to take inverse of it, so u is equal to the 30, but it is minus. What is a mean? These are the maths. Here I am not for the teaching you maths, how to take the LCM, how to take the subtractions and all that. So you have to come at the minus 30. Once you reach at the minus 30, yes, it is a physics task. What is the mean of 30? What is the mean of minus? and why only 30? That I will explain you. So the minus is tells us your object is left of the optical center, and always your object distance u is left of the optical center, and always it is a negative number. If you are calculating in any example and you get positive number by the mathematics, then you get an idea you made mistake somewhere. Okay, u is always comes negative. Okay, so we reach one step. Minus 30 is the centimeter, is at where you are putting your object. What about the second task? Magnification is equal to m by m is equal to h prime upon h, but there is a nowhere image height and nowhere object height, so we ignore that. M is equal to v by u. We are using v, you know, you know, put the respective values. V is minus 30, minus 10, and u is minus 30. Minus minus cancel, 1 upon 3 is the answer. 1 upon 3 is nothing but the plus 0.33. The positive sign of image is erect virtually. This positive magnification what tells? It is a positive upward, and the image is always 1/3 of the object size, because the 1 upon 3, so it is the height of the 1/3 of it. And this task you can able to see it is here. This will be object at the 30 centimeter and image form at the 10 centimeter, and this is a focal length 15 centimeter. This is what you have to see. And this is, if it is 1 centimeter, then this will be the 0.33 centimeter. 0.33 centimeter. You can able to understand, those who are expert students in the measurements, that they get what I am trying to explain. From this, from this to this, it's we got 30. This is minus 30. This is the 15 is given, and this is 10 is given. Okay, go ahead. So next example is 10.4. Here a 2 centimeter tall object, so the object height is given, h is given, as a perpendicular to the principal axis at the convex lens. So we have a convex lens instead of concave, whose focal length is 10 centimeter. Concave convex lens is always focal length is positive. So the first task is done. The distance of the object from the, so distance of object, so the u is given as a 15 centimeter. You can make a note 15 centimeter. Don't till that, just we are taking the numbers. We are not bothering to whether it is minus or plus. We will see in detail. First of all, read this question. Find nature, position, size, everything we have to find, and magnification also at the end we have to find. Okay, so the h is equal to plus 2 because it's the perpendicular, and h object is always you are putting directly, so that it is a upward, so it is always positive. Is it okay? Okay, then focal length is given 10 centimeter and the convex length, so it is of focal length is positive, what we seen earlier. Let me show you. You can see, because it's the right of the pole, so that's why here we use the positive number of the 10. Okay, yes, it is last. You are maybe happy with the scene, this slide of the thank you. Okay, so the object distance is u, which is minus 15. Why object is, as I said you, object distance is always negative. આખો બંધ કરીને u distance, object distance તમારે minus જ લેવાનો. Okay, what we have to find? Image, everything. You have to find nature and all the things you have to find. You have to find size also, so the h prime also we have to find. Go for the, it is lens, so go for the lens formula. It is lens formula. We have to find the regarding the image data. So v1 upon v is kept on this side, minus 1 upon u goes in this side, so it will be plus. So the 1 upon f plus 1 upon u, or this is a plus b or b plus a, it is same. So this is the what we are able to see. You know, minus 15. F you know, f is known, yeah, 10, it is plus. So this is what you are putting, and just you do the maths of it, you will reach to the 1 upon 30, and 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon 30. So the v is equal to the 30. You can take the inverse of its both numbers, so you will get v is equal to plus 30 centimeter. Oh, what is the mean of this plus 30? Plus 30 means the v is what? Image distance. Plus means what? It is formed right of the optical center. So as we seen in earlier cases, what we are discussing this just before 5 minutes, and in a convex lens is always form the image on the another side of the lens. So the object on the left of the side of the optical center and the image form on the right on the side. That's why it is a positive number, and the 30 centimeter far image is formed. Is it okay? Okay. So the positive sign of V shows that the image form on the distance of the 30 centimeter on the another side of the optical center, and it is a real and inverted. Okay. This judgment you can't made. Real you can. Inverted how you made. So the inverted you can say after the calculating this scenario. What is the magnification? H is equal to M is equal to H prime upon H is equal to V by U. Here they are not asking to calculate magnification. They are asking to, at the end they are asking also magnification, but in this task we are trying to find the uh, image height, because object height is given. So using this H prime upon H is equal to V by U, so the H prime we have to find, the H is multiplying here, so the H prime is equal to V by U time H. So you can able to see this formula. Okay, it is very easy. Trying to focus here, you will get H you know, V you know, U you know. Put the respective numbers. H is equal to 2, V is equal to 30 and U is equal to minus 15. Other all are cancel out, and then do the maths of it. You will reach to the your 4, but it is minus because is the minus 1 is dominating. So the minus 4 centimeter. What is the mean? Your object height is 2 centimeter and image is the 4 centimeter. It means going to be double. So your magnification should be double. It means something 2 answer will come into picture of the M. Okay, let us find. M is equal to V by U. What is V? Plus 30. What is U? Minus 15. So the 13 to the 15 to the 30. So this is a 2, but minus 2 means your image is formed downside, which is inverted judgment what you made. That's why it is downside, but double. Okay, the negative sign of H, M and H prime shows the image is inverted and it is real. Okay, is it clear to you? Because the negative sign of H prime, you are getting H prime is negative when height of the object or image anywhere, it is negative when it is downside of the, as you can see here what we discussed earlier guys, where it is, yeah, it is here, downside is negative height. Okay, so this is what we have to discuss today. Thank you very much.